Zunami Dojo Talk, episode number 4. Yordy Vibraz.
And your girl KK.
We in the dojo. And we chopping it up, kicking ass, taking names.
Taking names. Wait, like a kill list? Hold on, bitch. I ain't part of that shit.
Yeah.
Wait. Taking names. You on your own with that. I am a child of God.
You know the deal. We out here. So, get right to it. We got the movies going first, yo. The movies, you know what I'm saying? So, baby.
Go ahead, you said the movies will go first.
Yo, so first things first.
I'm the realist. Okay. What did we watch this weekend?
What's on the list?
No, what did we watch?
Is this a pop quiz?
You were there. You didn't watch the movies.
Oh, I don't remember the name of the old school one, but that was funny as fuck.
It was High School High.
High School
that
High.
That was funny.
It's like based in like the 90s, I believe.
I think it came out in 96.
Was it 96?
Mm-hmm.
It has, for those who have seen Paid in Full, it has Money Making Mitch in it. I don't know the actor's real name, but Money Making Mitch from Paid in Full.
He was the main character.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So that was really that was when
that was funny. I've never seen that.
I couldn't put the ring on it right away. I was kind of like, yo, this guy looks familiar, but it was so way back then that he still looks the same, but you gotta like squint.
Yeah, but you're like, damn, like who is that?
Yeah, no doubt.
We thought Big Pun was in there, but nah.
It wasn't Big Pun. It wasn't Big Pun. It was some just random cholo they just threw in the movie. It was, yo, they just threw random.
Oh my gosh, but
no disrespect to Big Pun because you were gangster.
No, of course not. Yeah. R.I.P. to Big Pun.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, like, how do I explain the premise of that movie? It was a comedy. So it was, for those of you that have seen like the scary movies, not like horror movies, but scary movie 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the Wayans brothers making fun of everything. It gave off that type of like, I guess, feeling is what I would say. So it was very comedic. It was very not stereotypical, but it made fun of normal stereotypes between blacks and Latinos, basically. So, for example, it was
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Money Making Mitch.
Oh, that's his real name?
Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer. You didn't hear about you don't know something about Eminem back in the day where he was like Michelle Pfeiffer. That's all I remember from the song, but like.
Can I get a bit more lyrics?
I remember that. Yeah, that's how he was in 8 Mile, I think. So.
You know, I never saw that.
But 8 Mile, it was cool.
I saw making fun of 8 Mile, but I never saw 8 Mile.
Scary movie.
Yeah.
I'll be a rapper. Gets his head stuck in the bus. That was.
Yeah. And then he was like, George, lose the hood. I know, be in the hood. With his fucking KKK hood on.
Was it a white hoodie though?
No, he had on a gray hoodie, but it was pointed like the KKK like mask or whatever.
Yeah.
So everybody was like bitch, and they threw his ass out.
Yeah. I remember that shit, yo. I remember that shit. That's
but no,
funny.
I never saw the actual movie though. But I heard it was good. Like my family saw it, they said it was really good.
Well, 8 Mile, it was a good movie. It was a good movie. So early 2000s they did a good job with rapper movies.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck happened after that, but
No, but yeah, so I don't know how to explain the premise. It was just basically making fun of stereotypes of blacks and Latinos. So for example, this guy who was the son of I guess like a major dean or like a prestigious school. He had to teach in an inner city school.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what we were talking about again.
Yeah,
yeah, because like I thought we.
we went off topic.
Yeah. So I was like, hold on.
Yeah, so he had to. So this teacher, he ended up teaching in inner city schools, like basically to help make them better. And this one school, as soon as he pulls up, it's like the school, everything bad. It's like the windows are broken. The kids are like outside chilling, smoking. He's driving up and someone's trying to pop his tires off as he's driving. So it was basically just making fun of it, but it was really good. I liked how they did it.
It was a good plot too.
It was a good plot.
No, like the character build-up was good.
Yeah, it wasn't like stupid.
Yeah, it was actually like a good comedy movie where it was kind of like, it wasn't too comedy, but it was at the same time.
Yeah, it wasn't extra and it wasn't like,
it was just kind of like one of those that you watch, you're like, yo, this was a good movie. Like the character build-up was good. The plot of it was really good.
Right.
The end was really good as well.
Yeah.
The second movie I can't say the same.
Oh
So
my
yeah,
gosh.
but the first one so the first one that was it was good. So if y'all haven't seen
Yeah, High School
High
High,
School High, yeah,
1996.
so it was a very good movie. I think it was based in California. It was based
Yeah,
in it was
I think
just
it was
yeah
in
about just
Cali.
minorities in Cali in like the
Hmm.
90s, and he goes to the school. And a better summary of it, basically like it's hood school, nobody's fucking passing. Principal's like they're fucking dumb, da da da. It's
Yeah,
just a hood place, and then this teacher comes in,
and he
and
makes it better
yeah, it's
basically
like
because he really
yeah,
cares for the
it's like the
students.
comedy version of Freedom Riders before Freedom Riders was Freedom Riders.
Hmm.
And it's literally like the kind of it's not the same concept. This one's about they gotta pass the score for ACT to go to college and
Yeah,
graduate, and
this reminds me of the ending of the ones that
yeah, yeah,
graduated.
and they did, and they did. So
No,
like,
but it was like
yeah,
five that graduated.
yeah, out of like a shitload, right? But there was fuck, it was the ACT school. Long story short, yo, he just it was a good comedy
Hmm.
about the school, and then the surprise like bad guy ends up being the principal, and
Yeah,
her
like a
name was
plot
her name
twist
was like Mr. Z,
or some
and
shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah, and so like all
Hmm.
the hood people get together, and like they Mackay Pfeiffer ends up he's like one of the main characters in it. And
Hmm.
it was a really good it was a good plot, because
Yeah.
he wants to go to college, and then at the end, like I mean like the whole plot is because he does all this, and they start learning, right, and they start going to school, they
Hmm.
start cleaning it up. You don't even look like a hood school no
Yeah,
more.
they just
Looks
like
like
beautify the
yeah,
school,
looks like the school Will Smith went to in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
Nice outside, there's no more hood shit, they're repainting everything. And
Hmm.
actually a funny part that was small is that the bus wouldn't even stop at the stop
Oh my
for
god.
that area.
Yes.
He would just like pass it, and they would have to like jump on.
Yeah, they
But
just all you see is them all right, like prepping to run and like they're going for a fucking track and
yeah,
field like whatever
yeah,
uh run or some shit. And the bus is just like going because I guess the neighborhood's so bad that they
yeah,
just have to run and just dive for it. And not everybody makes it, of
yeah. And
course.
so like got to the point where they clean up the school and stuff, and now the bus stops at
Yeah, and
it.
all of a sudden just
Yeah,
stops and
and
everybody's like,
then
oh shit, oh we don't
yeah,
have to run anymore. Like
and so the bad like the Mr. Z's group like steals the ACT scores, so they never get to see the scores, and they put like all failing.
right.
And so like then the school goes back to shit, and like so on. That's really the whole. It's the main plot of it. But overall, it was a really good comedy movie, and at the
Yeah.
end, it was a very good ending. I was like, yes. And so that's really
It
my
was good.
summary of the movie right now. What about you? You want to add anything to that?
No, you pretty much wrapped it up. Like it was a good. Anyway, we
All
saw the
right,
second
yeah.
movie. Antebellum.
Antebellum, right? I'm gonna be honest with you.
We're in debate about this
Yeah,
one.
I'm not a fan of it, yo. Like it was good. It was okay.
It
It
wasn't
was
like
it was it
amazing.
was a C minus movie.
Yeah.
Like they had I could go on without the list. Like the
No,
I
just dive
the
into it.
idea of it was good. Like you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like it was, but it wasn't like they try to make it a
It wasn't
They try to
executed
make it a
properly.
Jordan Peele movie, and Jordan Peele wasn't there, so you couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So like
Jordan Peele was it was nonsense.
yeah, so like he wasn't on set to make that shit happen the way
Yeah,
like he
to
does.
make the vision
It
come
looked
true.
like a bootleg Jordan Peele movie. It was, yo. Like
I
if you
don't think that.
it like the concept, I get it. Like like I said, the brain, because think about it. Jordan Peele, first of all, the movie has no fucking character
Wait,
development.
first why don't we say what the plot is?
All right, so the plot. Well, here's the thing. Like, is there the plot's kind of like
No, the plot made the overview because you said you understood what they were trying
yeah,
to do, but it's clear what the plot was. The plot was it was basically showing modern racism. It was modern racism. So it was people like blacks were kidnapped by white supremacists and taken to um uh in like I think it was like Alabama, a Confederate park that did like a Civil War reenactment, American Civil War
somewhere
reenactment.
in the South. We don't know what state it was.
I think it was
Was it
Alabama. I think
Alabama?
at the end it showed like a cue of like it's Alabama or some crap like
We
that.
had to guess.
Yes, you have to guess that part,
Exactly.
whatever. But
So like point number one.
oh my gosh. Anyway, so let me finish the plot. So they took them to a reenactment park of the Civil War, but they took them deep, deep into the park where I guess no one really went to. So it's kind of like they had them in there like slaves, like working like it's back in the day, like picking cotton, getting raped, all that shit, but a modern version. So that was basically the whole plot of it, showing modern racism with white supremacists. And then the ending, I don't, oh God, like I like the message, but it didn't come out right.
Yeah,
So
it
it's
was,
showing like like freedom. She was free again. So
yeah.
showing, we will break free. Of course, we're not let history repeat itself. That's what I got from it. But how it was executed wasn't my favorite.
Exactly. Point number two. So like as you can see, it's just I get the message, like the brains,
I get the message.
the whole, yeah, I
I
get the
like it, but
message. Of course, like I mean, I can say like, oh, like I get the idea of what they try to do here, but I'm watching a movie. I'm not supposed to like get the idea. You're supposed to show me like
right,
what's
I get
up.
that.
You know what I'm saying? So like same thing. Like yo, uh, my biggest problem with the movie was the fucking character buildup.
Yeah, that was
There was
bad.
no character development with no, not even the main character really. It
No,
was
they developed her, but I felt like they focused. I don't know, just like when you first start the movie, it's like a powerful scene with a woman is running, and the slave masters or the modern day slave masters are on the horses, like chasing her and her man. Like torture, as in okay, we're gonna let them run, but then we're gonna hook them with the rope and whatever. Bring them back still. Um, but so I got that part. I like how that opened because it was like, oh God, I was like, damn, that was like back in the day. But it took forever. That part, that beginning, when I first started watching, I was like, why is this taking like
yeah, she basically
25 minutes?
she ran like 5 feet, and like that
They
five
made
feet
it seem like she made it further. So I was like, oh my God,
was
like
like
lucky I was rooting for
10
her.
minutes, yo. Like 10 minutes of walking, running 5 feet, and then she gets fucking killed. Like, and boom, like right there and then it's like they don't show why. And you know what I'm saying? It's just like it happened. Like they show that situation in the beginning, and then they never talk about it again.
Um,
They didn't. They didn't talk about like this, like what happened in that situation or whatever.
oh, like why
Yeah.
she was
Or
running
like no,
away.
like what happened. Like they don't even mention who the
Like
characters are.
so how they did it, they start off like how there's a beginning, middle, and end. So what they did, how they lined it up, like they pulled the middle and put it in the beginning. They put the beginning towards the end kind of towards the middle, and so like they jumbled the order, which I thought was cool. But I feel like if you're gonna jumble the order, it needs to be a little bit more clear cut
No,
with how they
you
do
gotta
it.
be on point if you're gonna jump the
Yeah, if
order.
you're gonna do something like
That
out the
shit
box,
was
jumble the
yeah,
order.
like
Just,
you got there's some like there was so
there's
many
times where it's like,
side characters that you think that like basically every character that you think that's like that they show in the movie, you make it seem like they're gonna have a big part,
yeah,
and that you don't get any like development or like feelings.
it's kind of like
Yeah,
cuts like,
for
oh, they're not coming back.
like for the feelings of the character. You don't really
Yeah.
get a feel for the characters, um, and just like especially when they die. Like when they die, it's just kind of like
Okay.
yeah, like
Get them off
yeah,
set.
just
Like,
like they're
bruh.
dead. All right, so like oh they died already. Like I thought they were supposed to have a part, or like even when they
Or even if they die, I thought they would
yeah
come back with like a little bit hints of a story
yeah.
that leads up to
Well,
like
they don't show any like connection, right? So like you get, and another thing is you don't like all the slaves and stuff like that, or all the like the white yeah, the
supremacists
white supremacists that come
camp.
into the camp,
Hmm.
they don't mention anything about them, like where they came from.
Yeah, it did
Nothing.
just so.
You only know where the main character came from.
Yeah, so we only know where she came from, but we didn't. You only know that towards the middle. So, but like you can kind of guess that based off the trailer, how the movie was gonna be, but it was kind of like I'm unsure. We're still to see the movie. But how it starts off, besides them running, and him capturing and killing the woman, the slave at the beginning, then it shows the main character, Janelle Monáe. She's already captured, and shows she's already on the camp, working as a slave, basically, and and then a little bit like probably 25-30 minutes in, it shows the black slaves, the women, like standing up, the help, of course, while all the white people sit down, eat, and key, blah blah blah, all that hoorah bullshit. And then it's showing, so it's like a bunch of soldiers that were sitting there too. So it starts off and looks as if it's back in Civil War times for real.
Yeah.
Till you realize, oh shit, it's not. It's in the, like, you find out in the middle of the movie, and that was weird how they put that together. Like now they put, not just how they executed was so odd to me. And it's just like, so in the beginning, the characters, some of the soldiers, they call out to this woman who was new on the camp now, a new slave, and they're like, oh, you're pretty, blah blah blah. And this one guy, the shy guy, it seems like, oh, he's gonna play like a big part, play a big role, especially with this woman. So the slave master's like, oh, this is how you talk to her, blah, blah, blah. Go wait in the cabin, you know, that type of shit. And then she's waiting in the cabin. And then he's like very shy. This Caucasian man, that's a soldier, white supremacist. And he's very shy. And it seems as if like he's going to be caring towards her or try to. I got the impression that he's going to try to help her get out.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
he just slapped the living shit out of her.
Yeah,
And he was yelling at her because she basically called him out. I was like, oh, you don't have to do this. You don't have to let them tell you what to do. I can tell you're not like this. And he didn't like that. And I guess he got scared. So you could tell he was really scared or just scared to be in that situation, I guess, whatever. But yeah, he slapped the living shit out of her and then beat her.
Yeah, she like had a baby or something. But like here's the thing.
Yeah, she came in pregnant.
And we don't even know nothing about her though. Like,
yeah, we just know
before that happened, yo. Like they met once, like, and then she supposedly knew the main character somehow. Like,
well, I get how she knew the main. Well, she knew the main character because the main character was a famous author, and she went to the conferences. Like she always followed the conferences.
She doesn't say that though.
But that's implied.
Yeah, but exactly implied. Like
But that I got like that was obvious.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? You be out here on some FBI shit to kind of like, I'm talking about like for the regular people that just watch, you know what I'm saying, that just watching a movie.
I'm in there, I'm like dissecting.
Yeah, like right. I'm saying like I was just watching a fucking movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, there's no like there was no development of her. There's no development of any of the characters that they talk about. They,
even the main character's husband.
Yeah,
I
like
thought
and
he
then she has a husband in it and a kid, and they don't even. There's no development of them.
It's just they're in there for a little bit.
We don't know their names. We don't know like.
We might have known the name, but like no, Kennedy is the daughter's name.
Yeah, but
Kennedy.
Maybe that's it. But like the husband, like they don't talk about like nothing about the husband. No. And then everybody else she meets at the plantation, like they don't. They don't have names. Even like the guy that's like helps her to the end. Yeah. We don't know shit about him or his wife.
Was a guy that helped her to the end till he died, and then there was no story about him except the fact that the woman in the beginning was his lover, and that's about it. And
like
she died.
And then he's always like, when, and then
because we gotta get out, bitch.
Obviously, you know what I'm saying, but like,
but she was waiting too long. She too nervous.
The thing was like.
Man, this is modern day. I'm getting the fuck out. We're not repeating this.
What I'm saying is like that's all he was known for. Like they didn't.
I know.
They didn't say nothing. Like there's no.
And cracker. That's it.
Yeah. I'm saying,
two words. Win and cracker.
He doesn't like. They don't put any character development in him.
Right.
They don't put any character development in the girl that kills herself when she like those two like had like I was like they had a major role. They don't put any character development on the white girl, the white woman that like. Kidnapped her and brought her over there.
So basically, there was a white woman who looked in the beginning when you first see it. It looks like she's the slave master's wife.
Yeah.
So before you know it's in modern time, slavery. It shows that when it jumps to the middle, the woman who is the slave master's wife or whatever, or we assume she's like that's his wife. We don't fucking know because they didn't comment on it or they didn't imply. It was just weird. But she's the one that kidnaps the people. And then we found out, I'm always choosing the people. But Daddy said Daddy wanted to choose this one, which is the main character, Janelle Monáe, because Daddy loved his girl. So basically, I guess the father, which I don't know who the father was in the movie.
We think it's the
slave master,
or like the one that Janelle Monáe was sleeping with. That she the one that she had.
The slave master.
Yeah, I think so. So
I thought that was her husband.
Well, he doesn't even have a story either. Like,
but so I did peep the story, like not a story, but I did peep a clue that the modern day he helped kidnap. So he was in the back. So the white slave. Oh Lord,
it's too complicated.
No, I'm gonna explain this. We gonna get through this right now because it's just a lot. That's why. So the white woman that we thought was the slave master's wife. The one that did the kidnapping of Janelle Monáe's character, she pretended to be Janelle Monáe's Uber. So Janelle Monáe, not thinking, was out at a night out with some friends, and then she hopped in the car. And then her actual Uber lady called her. She was like, no, ma'am, I don't see you. You're not here. You're not in the car. She's like, yes, I'm here. Blah, blah, blah. Click, drive. The music is blasting. She told the lady.
It's the wrong Uber.
It's not even an Uber. Yeah, it was her Uber, her fake Uber. So then she looks up and sees that it was the woman she spoke to earlier in the movie that was just interviewing her, but was just interviewing her in a very odd, rude, disrespectful way. And she knew something was off about it in the beginning when she was interviewed by this woman. So when she was in the car and she realized it was her, she was trying to get out. But the guy that we thought was a slave master who we thought was the white woman that kidnapped her husband, he grabbed her and I guess like he knocked her out and like banged her head on the window. And this is all taking place in the car. And then Janelle Monáe is knocked out in the seat, and then he's just sitting there in the back chilling. The woman's still driving, and then the camera pans out from the car, and then it's on a brick wall in the background that shows the guy's face that gave Janelle Monáe, I guess, a concussion or whatever. It shows his face on like a brick wall as if he's running for mayor or some shit like that. So I was like, is he like running for like?
But you gotta guess. And
yeah, but you gotta. So I saw that by accident. I was like, is that his face?
I ain't even peeped that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that was. It's just like I said. Like right there. Like she had to dissect that shit. You know
I had to.
Like,
and he said he was on the phone later. Yeah. And he was like, oh no, we're gonna hit like just how he was talking.
And there's no many. Like it was just two. There was just, like I said, the character development wasn't good. They rushed the movie. They needed at least another hour for that movie.
Yeah, they needed like if another hour was there,
if there was another hour for the character development and shit, like that movie would have been good. Because like if you think about it, I consider that movie
C-.
Not what's a C-, of course, but if I'm comparison wise, I'm gonna compare it to Django.
Oh yeah,
you know, I told you that, and
like a Django and mixed with Get Out.
Yeah. And so basically, but Django was like a 3.5 hour long movie, and guess what? That movie was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
And so if they could have made it as long as Django, or as long as they needed it to, it could have been phenomenal too. That's why like there wasn't enough time. It was rushed. No character development.
It wasn't a high budget.
Yeah,
for it. It was
and they wanted $20 for that shit.
Oh yeah, on demand. They have lost their mind.
$20 for a fucking half-ass movie.
Anyway. We do like the concept of it though.
Yeah, so the like
concept.
I mean, go Janelle Monáe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she's been kicking ass lately. She hasn't been doing. I don't know if she's been doing music, so I can't exactly fully comment on that. But I know she's been doing shows a lot. So there's a show she's in. It's a psychological thriller called Homecoming. That's set up kind of like Antebellum, where the plot is mixed around, but the director of that show executed it. So that shit was good because she was in season 2, not season 1. And let me just tell y'all. Homecoming on Amazon Prime Video, that was really good. It was mixed in like Antebellum. Like it starts off with the plot starts off with the beginning starts off as the ending. So it's the ending of the actual what happens, so the issue, the resolution, not the resolution, but whatever. The issues at the end in the beginning, and then it jumbles in, but it all ties in together at the end of the show and connects and makes sense. And I was like, that was some good shit. So that director executed that shit, but she was the main character in that as well. She did really good.
Yeah, but like I mean, you get into it with the other ones. Like I mean, the character. All right, so let me put it. The actors were not bad. In Antebellum. It's just that
the acting was really.
It came up from the higher ups. Like it wasn't from the higher ups. It just trickled down, and like there wasn't like the concept.
How they just pieced it together wasn't.
They had good characters. It's just they didn't ball out with it. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't turn it into a championship squad. You know what I'm saying? Like yo,
they didn't get them 6 rings.
they didn't get a ring. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know if they made the playoffs.
Wow.
Right, yo, like because you know what I'm saying? Like Janelle Monáe was like LeBron James in that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
the acting was phenomenal to me. Like the acting was really, it was executed.
It's just at that point after that, it's just the higher up. You know what I'm saying? Like the actors did their part. It's just from the writing part, you know, just the extra hour that was needed in it is.
Whoever took a shortcut, you should have doubled back.
C-, yo, C-.
Yeah.
So.
And what was the third one? What was the third movie we watched?
Oh, we didn't even finish it, man. So like,
you've seen it like 50 million times, so it doesn't matter. Right, it was my first time seeing this.
Menace to Society.
Yeah.
Menace to Society.
This was my first time.
The OG film. I used to watch that every single weekend. Where that and Love and Basketball, you know. So that was, you know, those were the films, yo. So that was the times. Hey, but Menace to Society. We didn't even finish the movie though, so we can't really dissect it. I've seen it 100,000 times.
But you can dissect it. This is my first time seeing it.
Of course, but like once we all gonna sit down and we gonna watch it again and we dissect it after you've seen the whole damn thing.
You gonna make me watch it again?
What you mean? You didn't even finish it.
I saw like 3/4.
You didn't see 3/4. You saw 1/4.
I saw 3/4.
1/4.
So all that wasn't 3/4 of the movie?
No, because that's called a real movie.
Oh, okay. did it. How long is the movie?
I don't know. It's just a good movie. Like,
Oh, but that's your Ace Boone cool movie. You
yeah,
know that
but
inside,
I
out,
ain't.
left,
You're
right.
right,
So you
but
don't
I ain't.
time
What
it.
you mean? I ain't timing the movie. I'm enjoying it. You timing things you
Yeah,
enjoy?
but I know how long Princess and the Frog is.
What you timing?
No, but I've seen it 50 million times. I know the words, I know the cues, I know the music, I know the dance moves, I know the little mannerisms, and I know how long that shit is. I would drop this spoon. Not trying to break it. Mic drop.
All right then.
Next.
Well, you better learn how long Menace to Society is when your ass watch it again.
Whatever.
But anyway, like, yo, Menace to Society.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, like I really do want to wait to dissect it until it's been fully seen. But if y'all haven't seen Menace to Society,
I'm sure everybody has. I'm
what
just
you
like one of the
mean?
few. I'm one of the few that has it.
there's a lot of people that haven't seen Menace to
People,
Society.
oh my god, growing up, Kaylee, you haven't seen Menace Society? No. Oh, but you haven't seen this? No, I don't care. Like,
Yeah, hey, but Menace to Society was a classic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
but they're always like, your black cards are revoked. Okay, and y'all can kiss my black ass. So, period. Next.
Yo, Kane, like the main character Kane, they just got it's a really dope movie. Definitely, we gonna have to run that back on y'all another time. So for that's gonna be a save for later one, definitely.
Whatever.
But we can talk about #Alive.
Yes, #Alive, Southern Korean film. Originally, they adapted it from a Hollywood film director, though.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a Hollywood film director that wrote it. That like wrote the story, and then the directors from South Korea, whatever, they took it and just made it their own.
And they did a good job for a Netflix film.
That was a good film.
Very good Netflix film. Even the ending was good. I have no complaints. It's Netflix. They did a good job.
What the hell does that mean?
That means
Netflix.
Yeah, that means every once in a while they do a good job, and other times it's kind of like what the fuck, as we've stated before.
If we ever get sponsors, Netflix gonna look at this and be like, nope, fuck
you
y'all.
Mean? Hey, it's true.
Netflix gonna be like, remember when y'all talked about us back
It's true, man. Like, yo, it's not. I'm not hating because it's Netflix.
No, I know. Yeah, it was a pretty good film, honestly. So it's a zombie film, has gore. So if you don't like gore, I don't suggest you watch it. It's not in English, so it's Southern Korean film, so it's gonna be in Korean.
And it's the dopeness.
It was
hip too.
It was hip. Yeah.
And they made it was like it's very.
I mean the name #Alive.
And there was some women empowerment in it.
Yes, my bitch. I don't even know her name.
The guy they made him look
a
like
bitch.
Yeah, they made him a bitch in this movie.
He was getting on my nerves.
He was just a gamer who just happened to survive.
Yeah, he was missing his family because he didn't know his family was dead or alive. So.
Everybody missing their family. Yeah, the fucking world going to.
I feel like if it were me, I don't know, I'm crazy. My dad know I'm crazy. I go straight to yeah.
Anyways, but let's just to mention, talk about the movie a little bit. It's basically a concept where there's this virus that goes down and
zombies, flesh-eating virus. You know the
zombies, zombies. And the whole time they're in 2 buildings.
No, it was like it was like I guess apartment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it was like a circle of apartments.
Yeah, but there was only in 2, hers and his.
Yeah, but no, later on the camera pan, there's multiple.
Yeah,
and top there's multiple.
But basically, it's shot in like one specific area, literally in two
apartment buildings.
Yeah, 2 apartment buildings, and
starts off with the guy. It just breaks out when he's like middle of gaming.
Yeah, he's in gaming or something. No, he just woke up, and then like virus goes down.
Mm-hmm. There's no groceries.
And he can't hear it. Yeah, he's living off like 1 thing of ramen,
2 things of ramen, and apple.
It was like 25 days they were there, 25 or 30.
He was alone 20 something days before he met there's the second character they brought in.
Because he tried to hang himself.
Yeah.
And then like he sees this red dot, and then
it's from across the way, the apartment across the way.
He breaks the lamp, not hanging himself because he fights it.
Yeah, and then he looks to see where that light's coming from, because he's like, oh shit.
And she stopped. Yeah, she stopped him because she tried to hang herself too. And that's
they made that indication.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, because she looks up and like it's like a hanging rope too.
Oh, I didn't catch that part.
Yeah, but she couldn't either for some reason. But
because do you really want to die? I think they just tried just because they're going crazy. Just like
yeah, of course.
I'm gonna fight to the end, bitch.
And then, here's the thing: and her door is broken, so like her door wasn't even fixed. Like,
so they could easily walk.
Yeah, so like she would have, like she had to
make like some type of contraption out of her apartment.
Like, it was like knives with like a chair.
It
was lit.
Mm-hmm.
It was lit.
It was cool. So they basically survived together.
Yeah, and then like at the end, they meet this other dude. He drinks the water. He passes out.
They
And
meet
like,
this other dude that saves them at first.
yeah, he does save him.
And we were like, but something was off.
Yeah.
The woman had the inkling that something was off, and the guy, this fucking main character, he was, oh, I'm so hungry.
Look,
And then next thing you know,
drink the water. It's good water. It's good
and
water.
she at first told him, I don't think you should drink that. And then he just afterwards, he didn't die, but he just.
Yeah. So basically, it was a good. It was a really good film.
Yeah.
Yo, so I'm very proud of
watch.
Netflix for that one. You know what I'm saying?
That was really good.
Sometimes they come in clutch.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't. So, but
I'm not saying anything.
what you mean? You know damn well you be like, what the fuck at the end of the show?
Because I've seen some movies. Because I will watch some off-brand movies. Okay, just for my entertainment. I think I really do enjoy yelling at the characters.
Well,
on the screen.
it's not. Yeah, of course. I mean, I like I've seen off-brand movies and I understand it's off-brand. That's what I'm saying. Like going, like of course, like when it comes to like streaming network wise, Netflix is top of the line.
Right.
But obviously, it's not gonna be like top
box
not.
office
Yeah.
shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's because it's Netflix. They working with like 1,000 fucking shows.
Yeah, they have a lot of.
They
shit
really
on there.
do. They really do. But like I said, sometimes it's hit and miss. So, but that one was good. It was very good. You know what I'm saying?
We recommend that one.
We do recommend that one.
Yeah.
Tsunami recommended.
And
hashtag alive.
Off of movies now. You want to get into our last topic of the night? Music.
Most definitely.
Yordy V gonna take us away with the music.
Yeah.
Hot?
So with the music, the very first thing that I wanted to bring to y'all is we just gonna jump roll and just get it magically. First thing we're gonna talk about Stefflon Don and Move.
Yep, her new single of the year.
Yep.
First single of the year.
The British girl. Did I say that in a British accent? That wasn't correct.
It's okay.
British. Cookie.
T.
Bro.
Bruv. What the fuck, bruv? No disrespect. I really just love y'all accents, honestly.
So, big shout out to Britain. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Stefflon Don. Just doing Stefflon Don shit.
Yeah.
So
what she said, y'all want my kitty or something?
Yeah. She went hard on it. You know? So it was a dancehall song. It was a dancehall drill song, and like I said, she was killing shit. So I mean, she had a rap part in it that was just it was ill. She really came with the fire. She came with the energy. First single of the year, and she wasn't playing no fucking games. Y'all ain't heard the single? Check it out. The video was dope too. You know, I love watching.
And check out what else we said about it on our website, ZunamiMedia.com. You know, he talked about it too.
You know
Hell
what I'm saying?
yeah.
We you know what I'm saying? We in that, you know, getting that shit in with the Tsunami, talk it, chop it up, all that good stuff. All that good stuff.
Hey.
All that good stuff.
Hey.
All that good stuff.
Oh.
Hey, another one of the bigger ones, you know what I'm saying, today was that I actually thought about 46th season of
SNL.
Yeah. And who is the main person for the music?
H-Town hottie Meg Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Hell yeah.
Yep, and she's first performance ever on Saturday Night Live.
This Saturday, October 3rd.
Yep. I remember watching that shit when I was just a kid.
Yeah, I still watch it.
I ain't seen it in a long time, but I'm gonna have to got to tap in and see that Megan Thee Stallion one. You know what I'm saying? And Chris Rock is hosting it for the third time ever.
Right.
Love Chris Rock. He was an OG back in the day. You know, I ain't seen him in a long ass time, but like,
you know,
I don't know him like that.
Oh, you said, well, I ain't seen him like
in
call
the
my
show,
dog real quick. Like, oh, bro, I ain't seen you in a minute. I was like, wait a minute.
Yo, Chris.
You holding out?
Yo, Chris. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but I just got his DVD bigger and blacker, you know what I'm saying? The comedy stand-up. You know, that was the OG one from like the 90s.
The roof.
Yeah.
The roof is
so actually my favorite Chris Rock movie was it's the one about the wife. Yo.
The Heat are not winning.
Yo, huh?
The Heat are not winning.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, I'm like the Heat are not winning.
Is it like by a lot? Anyway, hey, but
I don't know.
Yeah, so it's the first game of the finals, the Lakers and Miami Heat, but that's, you know what I'm saying, that's going on right now. So go Heat.
Shout out to the Heat.
Yep.
The Heat is on. Okay.
Let's see them get the dub.
Yeah. What was so we just said Meg Thee Stallion on SNL. So what's up with Osuna and Daddy Yankee?
And No Se Da Cuenta, new track off Osuna's new album.
No se da cuenta.
Yeah. And so, like I said, anytime you get Osuna on the track and Daddy Yankee, Daddy Yankee, DY. Nah, Daddy Yankee went hard on that shit.
I like the video, the vibe of the video.
Yeah. So that the vibe was in Egypt. I'm talking about like
Back
throwback.
in the day,
Like
in
I'm talking
Egypt.
like yo. They just built the pyramids.
Mm.
I'm talking about camels getting pulled by futuristic cars.
No, cars getting pulled by camels.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, you said it the opposite way, like the car was pulling the camel. I was
Anyway,
like, wait.
yeah, so that's what DY pulls up. Daddy Yankee pulls up in that shit.
Futuristic car,
Yeah, like I don't know if there's no gas in the car because it's the old times,
No,
like
no.
motor broke. But he's getting pulled by two camels. Osuna's brought a girl and like by like I
She's
think
being carried by like the slaves.
yeah, the slaves in a nice chair and shit. Very just Egyptian vibes,
Yeah.
yo. If you know what I'm saying, you ain't heard the song yet, No Se Da Cuenta, definitely check that shit out, yo.
Yeah.
You know, Osuna killed that shit. DY killed that shit. And it was just, you know, it was a bop, yo. So definitely one of my favorites just off Osuna's new album, Enoch. So like that was definitely one of the good ones, yo. So like
Right.
that was one I fucked with for real. So the next thing as well.
Anita.
Yup.
Brazilian artist.
So we just touching
Anita.
everywhere internationally. I'm internationally on the microphone.
Oh, that was off.
Yeah, it was off completely.
I'm not internationally
no.
but I'm known to rock a microphone. Okay.
Cut. No, I'm just playing, yo. I'm just playing. But
yeah, Anita.
yeah. So Anita just came out, fire ass shit. Me gusta, Cardi B, Mike Towers, awesome G shit.
And it was shot in what was it, Salvador, Brazil?
Yeah. Beautiful place, yo. Beautiful scenery. Video was dope.
Beautiful. The color, oh my god, the fucking colors. It was just, it was so vibrant.
Yeah,
it caught my attention.
It really was. They did good on the clothing and shit like that. And Mike Towers was my favorite part. My favorite scene of the video would have the runway scene was dope. How they did it was like a runway in the music video, and I'm like, yo, is that a real runway? Was it faked? Was it staged? I don't know, but it came out nice as fuck, and it was just very genuine.
Right.
So like that's what I think that was my favorite part. The song itself's a hit. It's blowing up in Brazil, Latin countries, America, everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Anita's coming up in the game. You know what I'm saying? So on superstar status. So I mean, you get other superstars involved and shit like that. Mike Towers is coming up. Cardi B is already a superstar, and so boom, you get that shit, and it's just like, damn.
Right. It's like
it's that magic juice, yo. You just get that potions, and you get that bomb, yo. You get that bomb, and so yo, for real, when it comes to the music, out of those, oh yeah, can't forget about my man Amanasi. Jalapeno remix with Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa was on that shit, yo. Shit went hard. And then Mike Towers was on it too, man. Mike Towers be featuring on everything.
I think Mike Towers, I swear, he's on a lot right now. Song with Nicki, and I was like,
it's possible. I mean, Mike Towers just doing his thing. He's on a lot of things right now, yo. He's putting in work. And so we see you, Mike.
Hold on, I'm gonna find the answer to this. It was ASAP for Nicki Minaj and oh no, it wasn't Mike Towers. It was another M.
Anyway,
shout out to the other M star.
Yeah, he said shout out to the
but
the hype was real, yo. The hype was real.
I thought it was him because I could have sworn I saw it.
But hey, that remix went off. You know, the original version was dope, but the remix went even harder. I mean, you got Wiz Khalifa on it. And he killed the shit, yo. He killed that shit, yo. So I mean, he came on in the chorus in the beginning and just boom, yo. And then Amanasi just stayed been killing shit. So I guess like now he goes by just Amanasi. In the pasado, I mean,
in the past,
in the past, he went by El Nene La Amanasi.
Oh, that's a long name.
Yeah. And so I guess he just recently changed because I mean before like I got his old shit back from 2016. It shows the whole fucking thing. Now on the songs it just says Amanasi.
Oh, okay.
So I'm saying yeah. So but
just like P Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Diddy Combs,
I'm saying shit. Like, hey, but shout out to Amanasi, Wiz Khalifa, Mike Towers for that track Jalapeno Remix. If y'all haven't seen that
Mhm.
shit, y'all, that shit is ice. So y'all gotta check that out. And I mean, shit, I don't even got a favorite because I'm just a music lover.
Right.
You know, I got love for all them songs I just told you about from every part of the world, because you know
Mhm.
that's what Tsunami's all about. We about getting
International.
that international content. We gonna take you all over the fucking place. So
Mhm.
get on this boat and let's ride.
Hold up, I got seasick, bitch.
Which yeah, yeah,
I get a little motion sickness.
you said,
Can we get like a futuristic boat? And just,
nah, what you mean? That you
I don't want to rock the boat. I don't want to feel the motion. I'm gonna get sick. I'm just.
all right, well, just like they do in airplanes, throw up in the bag.
Excuse
You know what I'm
me. The
saying?
hell?
But yo, hey, anything else you want to add today when it comes to the music, yo?
I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but the Savage X Fenty show. I mean, I know Miguel's gonna be performing.
Miguel, bars
Dang.
of an angel,
Miguel's wife is modeling also while he's performing.
goes.
There's gonna be some dope ass dancers. Shout out to Paris, the choreographer. She's such an amazing choreographer, honestly, from New Zealand.
It's lit.
Yeah, there's like a whole lineup.
Just
Like, I
like a
don't.
lot of shit going on.
It's a lot. I don't remember the exact lineup. I know Miguel's on there.
We're gonna check it out. We're gonna watch that shit.
Damn.
And y'all should too.
Yeah, I saw the first one. It was good.
I ain't see that one.
You
I
didn't
ain't
watch
see
that
it.
shit. That was...
Happy birthday, T-Pain.
Oh,
Forgot about that, y'all.
Yes, happy birthday, T-Pain.
I'm in love with a stripper. See, every man dream. God gets to earth.
Now let me see that booty work, booty work, booty
Completely
work.
different
That
song.
cheek, right cheek.
Completely different song.
But that's T-Pain's song.
Yeah, but I was out there singing Mike Jones.
Oh.
Yeah, snap your fingers. Do
You
you stare?
Hey,
You can do it all by yourself.
Baby girl. Don't you,
What's your
Let
name?
me talk to you.
Talk your
Let
name.
me buy you a drink.
Hey.
I'm T-Pain.
Who?
You know me.
Yordy V.
Convict music nappy boy. Ooh-wee. That's all I remember.
I'm in the club. Close
Close
at
at
3.
three.
What's the
Some
chances of you
rolling
rolling with
with
me? Back to crib.
Hey,
Show you how I live.
Hey,
Let's get drunk and forget what we did.
I'ma buy you a drink. Ooh.
I'ma take you home with me.
I got money in the bank.
Fix the vocals, you know what I'm saying?
I can't sing.
Get a
I'm
glass of wine real quick. Mama.
My ass can't sing. So
I got, I can sing. I gotta warm up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even jog yet.
You said you even jog yet.
Yeah, you gotta jog the vocals.
Oh, is that why I saw this joke on Twitter where it was Beyonce? They're like making fun of Beyonce, and they're like, okay, Beyonce, can we run that track? Can we run that back? She's like, oh, I need my fan before I can start. And it was the guy like making fun of her, and she was like, ladies, leave your man at home. And then they're like, Beyonce, stop running. She's like, I'm standing still. I was like, damn. It's on Twitter. If y'all saw it on Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, Beyonce lovers. Beehive.
Anyways, yeah, hey.
Can I partake in drinking on here, or
Oh yeah, girl.
is smoking?
You can
Okay.
drink and smoke. It's all good.
Everybody, welcome to Zunami Dojo Talk episode 4.
Yep.
It's Yordy Vibraz. You already know how we do it, and we about to get right to it. Who I got with me today?
It's your girl KK.
Yeah, and we got a special guest today.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
KiNona here. KiNona everywhere, every platform. KiNona. KiNona.
KiNona. And so, go ahead.
All right, actually, that was one of my questions. Like, I really like the name. To me, it sounds so distinct. Like, is that I don't know if it's too personal. Is that like your birth given name, or is it like like an artist name?
Both. To answer your question,
really?
my first name is Kiera. My middle name is Nona. So my mom called me KiNona all my life. You know, basically all my life. It feels like all my life. But KiNona is just simply Kiera Nona, my first and middle name put together. So it's an artist name that I chose, and then 2 is who I am.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. It had like a nice ring to it. I was just curious about the name.
That's dope.
I know.
Also, I love your background, by the way. The pictures, they dope.
Oh yeah, artwork all day. Support Atlanta artists all the time. You know, like any art event, anything I go to where people's selling anything, I'm like, let me get it. Even if I'm broke. I'm broke, I be spending $5.
That's love. That's love right there.
Yeah.
Hey, but hey, everybody listening everywhere, I just want you to know, hey, show some love. You know what I'm saying? $5.
Show love.
Even if you got
even if it's just like going to view somebody's art, that's still showing love. Like,
True.
Exactly. Because nowadays people, they just too,
Yeah, no, I think if you can buy some weed, if you can buy some liquor, we can give $5, $10 to our brothers and sisters who's sitting outside and doing their hustle. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I definitely agree with that.
No, that's big fat. Hey, that's the best way to start. You know what I'm saying? Right in the dojo, we talking about showing love.
Hell
you know
yeah.
What I'm saying? Show some love. You know what I'm saying? All the artists out there, we really putting in. So we take it there. You're based in Atlanta.
Yeah. Well, 8, 9 years. Been here. I'm from up north, and then I was born in Nashville. So it's kind of hard to say where I'm from. I just moved around enough to know enough. Where are you guys at?
MIA.
Oh, Miami.
Yep. Miami.
Yeah, in the 305 we here.
Okay.
You don't want to come here right now, though. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be
Not
here.
yet. Yeah, don't come yet. Honestly.
I've never been to Miami, and I said I don't really like the state of Florida because Jacksonville spoiled my tongue. Jacksonville, Florida spoiled me. But
there's nothing to do. No offense if anybody from Jacksonville. There's nothing to do.
No offense, and
you got to come south enough. You got to go to the bottom of the map.
Yeah,
like there's Miami, and then there's North Florida. There's Florida and there's Miami. Miami is its own little world.
I'm sure.
Be its own country at this point. But people don't listen here. That's why we still in the stages of Corona and shit.
Honestly,
like that,
fuck it,
man.
So let's get started with it then. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm hyped. I'm real hyped. We was checking out your music and everything like that. We love it.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We love, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're going to chop it up. What you got to do is right. You know what I'm saying? We got to listen to it.
Yes. Comments deeper into her songs. I'm trying to think of an artist. Listening, I was like, oh my gosh, she reminds me of your sound. Mm-hmm. It's to me, it's a mixture of Ari Lennox, a hint of Indie Irie. And it was one other person, and I was like, fuck, I can't put my finger on it, but it's somebody. It's just your sound. I know I've heard it.
Very soulful vibe. You got a very soulful vibe.
Thank you so much, guys. That's a huge compliment because Ari Lennox is insane.
I love her music.
Come on now. And then who was the second person you said? I'm sorry. And I am not my hair. Yeah. I love her therapy. I love, that's powerful. That's really beautiful, and I hear that a lot from people to where they can relate me to someone, but they be like, you really have your own lane, you really sound like you, but you remind me of them, and that's mad love.
Yeah, because I was telling him, and I was like, damn, I can't put my finger on all the last person, but I know she really reminds me of an artist I've heard before, and I was like, so I just the soulful kind of
I get the Badu, the Lauryn Hill, and I be like, y'all. I be like, when they say Erykah Badu, I'm like, stop it.
Badu.
No, that's some vibes right there. That's
seriously.
Yes,
absolutely.
You bring some real soulful music.
Yes,
the vibes
thank you.
Amazing,
that definitely stuck out for us.
I didn't even think of it. Badu, that really does make sense.
Yeah, now that she says that, I was like,
those are some really good comparisons. So
I
already off to a great start with it. So definitely. So just now we know a little bit, but tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Okay, well, like I said, I was born in Nashville, Tennessee, and I never really was into music until about 2 years ago. I was in the church choir, I was in school choir. My brothers played instruments. I just always sang, and my mom always wanted me to go on America's Next Top Model. She wanted me on America's Idol, anything America, whatever. She wanted me in it, and she used to have me and my older brother. I have a twin brother, by the way. He's 10 minutes older.
10 minutes older?
Yeah, my twin brother can't sing worth shit. You know what I mean? He'll hit the Dougie real good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
right, but she used to have us on stairs singing. So it's funny that I never really wanted the attention, and that's why I never did it. But now that I'm in Atlanta, and I was just with my homeboys freestyling April 2018. I'll never forget that month and that year because we were just freestyling, and I was like, I'm lit. Palm it, your money coming quick. I'm a boss ass bitch, and they were like, they were like,
hey, that's a bars right there.
Yeah,
that's
and from there, I just enjoyed the therapy of music, enjoyed letting what I want to be said and for it to be heard. And, you know, I would have never guessed. I went to school, you know, for nursing. I worked in the hospital, you know, in high school. I went to college while in high school. I was winning nursing competitions, traveling over states for trivia and things like that. So it's beautiful for me to make music right now, you know?
I love
That's
that.
what's up, yo.
Yeah.
2 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Just drop some bars. So when, like, how did your first song get recorded then? Like, would one of them just be like, yo, let's go to the studio right now?
It was kind of like, you know, I had started writing, and then all the studios I've ever recorded in were in a closet in a crib. So my first few songs was in the closet in my homeboy's crib, and then I started recording in my own crib, set up my own studio in my closet. And my roommate, he was a dope, you know, engineer, mixer, master, or whatever. And yeah, we just did it in my closet, and we just made magic. And the best thing about it is that we're so authentic. I'm so authentic with my music to where I write everything myself. I usually freestyle before I even write lyrics. So a lot of it is all off the top of my head, and I just shape around it. And you know, it was really just a journey. I was just like, I like this shit. Let me try it. People fucking with it. Let me do it. And so far, so good, you know?
Shit is heavy, y'all. That's, hey, you know what I'm saying?
And like your sound. I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on your sound. Like, I love your sound for real, though.
That's some hustle shit right there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So just that's amazing
2
and
years
stuff
ago,
like
that's
that.
pretty,
Yo.
that's
So
lit, honestly.
all that stuff, yo, that's beautiful, yo.
Yo, I just realized the name on here says Clate, but it's because I'm using my homeboy's computer.
Yeah.
Should I change that?
No, we can't even see it. We can't even see it.
Oh, you can't see it? Okay, great.
Nah,
Yeah,
you're
so,
good. Don't worry about it.
You know, we magicians with this. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, we
got,
can.
you know what I'm saying? So we got you on the computer and the TV. You know?
That's what's up.
So,
2020.
Yeah, that's how we doing it out here, yo. So definitely that was really amazing and everything like that. So when it comes to the music, you said they started off in the closet or anything like that. So did you like when you first, since you started 2 years ago, right? So did you ever get like the jitters before you went in the studio? Where it was like like, because I mean when you are an artist, you know what I'm saying, coming from an artist, producer, engineer as well.
Okay.
And you really, when you first get in there, did you feel like they was like, oh, I need more energy, or you just feel like boom, you was just killing it right there?
Okay, so that's cool that you're an artist, producer, engineer. Big ups to you. And
appreciate the love.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's funny because to this day, I have an issue with people being in the studio. Like, to this day, I done performed in front of people. I'm a new artist too, so I've been whole butt ass naked getting painted. You know what I mean? And I would have no nerves. But when it comes to the studio, like, that shit is a different type of game. Yeah. And I don't play well in it if somebody's deserving my energy. You know what I mean? So to answer your question, at the beginning, yeah, it was like, and I would get this anxiety to where it's like, yo, I need my space. I need everyone to get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out. You know what I mean? But with much love. I'd be like, get the fuck out.
With love, but you gotta go, bitch. You gotta go.
Right? You gotta get them warm-ups in, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I've never had a vocal coach. I've always done my own vocal training and everything. So I try to do that before I go in the studio. I have to be lit. I like to drink. I like this. The thing I did change was smoking before the studio, because, you know, trees blow out your throat, you know, dry your throat.
Yeah, yo, that's...
I'd be like, I done whole caught a cramp in my neck one time and kept singing. That shit was painful.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, I definitely still get the jitters. And, you know, fun fact, Missy Elliott has never recorded with Timbaland in the studio.
Really?
What?
I heard that, you know, I'm pretty sure I heard it from a few sources. So I was like, that's crazy. I believe it though. You know what I mean? So everybody has their studio jitters.
Right.
You know?
Cause I mean, it's, you know, it's like it's just your own personal space for you to be free and stuff like that. And so, like, it's just the vibe and stuff like that. Sometimes you're not feeling it, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, you're not feeling it. They know that you're not feeling it. It's like, well, this is awkward because I didn't kill that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna see me not kill that. You know what I mean?
Right? Exactly. I got a snap. So what's funny is that, like, they call me they say one stop shawty or one take shawty, because I usually record all my music from beginning to end. Hey, Davey, from beginning to end. You know what I mean? I'm usually the one that perfects my shit so much to where I'm recording from beginning to end to keep the same momentum, to keep that same energy. You know what I mean?
That's lit.
Yeah,
You
and like they be
or take like one take and all right, I'm done.
I be and the thing is, I'll be like, Leo, let me do 3 good takes, knock it out, you know, from beginning to end. Because if I like people have tried to chop and screw me,
Right.
and because I've never done it that way, when they do try to be like, oh, do the chorus and then do the verse and shit, I'd be like, but the energy's not gonna be the same. I gotta feel it. I be in the studio like. You know, I be in my own shit. You know what I mean?
You gotta feel good to, you know, like I guess perform good. Basically, just I don't know how to explain it.
No, you explained it.
Yeah, I definitely understand, like from a different perspective, because I'm not a producer or artist or anything. But like, I'm
what do you do?
So I'm a dancer, so I definitely get that. So especially when I'm freestyling, I don't want nobody to see that because. What if I do something funky? No, you need to get out of here. I'm like, I wasn't feeling that. It doesn't look right. So I definitely get the both of you when you say that.
Especially when you're a singer, it's always like you're supposed to be perfect and you're supposed to always sound good. I'm being creative too. So I'm trying things I've never done. You know what I mean? Right. I'm making noises I don't even know I can make. So
be like
I'd be like,
You'd be like, ooh.
Hit that pitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, cause hey, practice, you know what I'm saying? It's that practice, you know what I'm saying? So like
exactly,
you gotta warm up, you know, the vocals, and sometimes you just be off, you know. Sometimes
it just
you be
is
off,
what
and,
it is,
and it's just like, yo, that shit was like not good. I was like, yo, you like 5 more minutes, man.
Right. Let me work, nigga.
Like, I gotta jog before I can run this damn thing.
Yeah. Facts.
You like that, yo? This at the movies, damn it! Like,
right, nigga. I ain't Brad Pitt. The fuck.
Oh my god. I do have
can't hustle and flow it.
Oh Jesus. I have a question. So, what would you say? You said you just like go off the dome before you start writing. Would you say that's like your creative process, or is there more to your creative process? Like,
that's definitely. Yeah, no, that's definitely the creative process. Like even the other day, you know, I have 2 projects coming, guys. I have a music video coming. I have some great content coming. You know what I mean? And I'm so excited to share some new shit. So now that I have all that on the go and, you know, in my engineer's hands and I'm getting videos for it, it's time for me to start writing again. So even like 2 nights ago, I just go on YouTube, find some wavy beats, and I practice my flowetry in a sense. You know what I mean? I just, even if I fuck up, I keep going because the best way for me, and everyone can hear it too. I've won ciphers. I'm on rap challenges. Like I'm not even a rapper. I say I sing and I sing and I flow.
You like
the flex is real.
Yeah, you challenge yourself basically. So that's lit.
Exactly. And so with that being said, my creative process is typically me finding a beat that I vibe with, and then I'm just freestyling off of it. And when I catch that whatever, that's the basis of it, you know? And then if I need to fill in, I go in and write. You know, I'll sit, if I'm having trouble, sometimes I have trouble, of course, writer's block, you know, I'll sit there and just, you know, listen to it over and over and then start writing, you know? But it's definitely a freestyle because another thing to add on to that, my song Lit, the beat name was Lit. My song Rose, the beat name was Roses. So I often use the title of the beat as a prompt because I freestyle off of it. You know what I mean? And so, you know, that's just to show how authentic, you know, my actual writing form is. But it's not easy. I can't say that, you know what I mean? I'm, you know, and I'm just thankful that people fuck with my shit, but that shit is not easy. I be stressing myself out.
It's, you know, it's that, cause you know, you always, it's that perfectionist, you know what I'm saying? You just always like, fuck, yo, let me hit that again. Let me hit this again, you know? And so, but that, you know, it's just the beauty of it, you know what I'm saying? Cause you got to see the shit before it's not even there.
Hell yeah.
So like
and that's why I love, and that's what makes it so much, you know, there was a comment on one of my posts and she was like, yo, your song Rare is not only a song, it's a mantra that I live by. And I was like,
well, damn.
That's deep, because if you ever listen to Rare is about instilling power within yourself and knowing you are that motherfucker. Okay. And we are all special, and that's why we should all love each other.
Aww. I love that message, honestly.
Like,
wow.
Hey, we them motherfuckers, and we need to love each other. That's the only 2 things you gotta live by in life.
Exactly.
That's
That's
it. You know what I'm saying? That's going on the wall. You the motherfucker. Love yourself.
I like that.
No, that's really you know, from a spiritual standpoint, when it comes to the music, like that's, you know, I think that's really dope. You know what I'm saying? Especially from the creativity and stuff like that, and then the beats going all in. You know, hey, but tell us more about them 2 new projects. You know, you said that you got some going. So when should we be on the lookout for them? Because we're gonna show love.
Right, and I can't wait. And it's gonna be when my first project dropping is gonna be within the next 2-3 weeks. I'm just wrapping things up, cleaning things up. And it's so funny. I've been working on 12 songs for like a while, and I decided I was gonna do one whole project, but I was like, let me juke somebody, you know what I mean? So I was like, let me split it into 2, and I don't know, it's just. You'll see. That's the best thing I can say. But I'm just so excited because, like I said, I put my heart and soul into music because it's not easy for me. I have, everyone has some form of anxiety. If it's about their looks, it's about how they sound, about their whatever the fuck. So when it comes to like Erykah Badu, we can always quote her for the rest of our days. You know what I mean? I'm sensitive about my shit. Okay, so I really do put a lot into it, and it's a lot of pain and love and emotion. I'm not writing just to write. It's actually for my own therapy. It's for my own healing. And the same way people do poetry, I literally start doing this because I realized I was healing myself of pain I never understood. So it's funny how the universe works for you. It's not funny, but it's funny because it's amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're all with K's, okay? And Kinsley is the nerd. She's the shy one. And then, so Calda, Kiera, KiNona is the singer. Ki the muse is the model.
Right.
So Kiera, Kiana, Ratchet, KiNona, singer, Ki the muse, the model. Calda, me.
Right.
And then Kinsley, the nerd. And then Carl is the male.
Honestly, I love it, and they're all with K's, and my first name starts with a K, so perfect.
Remind me your first name.
It's Kayla, but everybody calls me KK.
KK, okay.
Yes, but I need to find like a name for my alter ego because I'm always talking like a British accent. My family thinks I'm crazy. I'm like, well.
My mama asked me 2 questions when I started doing it, because I started doing it when I was like 12, 13. She's like, okay, she was like, do you hear voice? She looked at me and was like, do you hear voices? She was like, are you okay? I was like, yes. I was like, Ma, I promise I'm normal. But the thing is, the same way everybody be like, I have an angry side. I get mad. Everybody get mad. Everybody have an angry side. So when they out like Geminis and Leos and people being everyone, you push their buttons, like, whatever. So
this is just the British side.
This is just the British side.
You got a British side too?
Hell yeah. Did you not hear the conversation? Like,
he missed it.
Bruv, come on now.
I heard it though, because I heard it get hyped, so I figured it was something along those lines.
But seriously, I always challenge people. I always be like, so if you had an evil side, like, what would you name that side? Like, what his name? Heckle and Jide and Heckle. What is it?
Oh my God. Oh shit.
What are you talking about?
No, it's like there's an old thing where it's like a man who was like he was half like it was like an evil side and his normal
and a good side.
Adam and Eve.
Heck no. What? No, it was Mr. Hyde?
Yeah, Mr. Hyde and Dr. Jekyll or something.
There you go.
Yes.
Dr. Jekyll.
All right, trivia squad.
Hell yeah. Trivia squad, British squad. I need you to get on board.
Yeah. Where are you?
Really?
Don't have me, mates.
No, I don't know what that
Okay, wait, that was a try. She was so mean. She was like, no, at least he tried.
No, I need you to come a little bit harder than that. Give me something else. Go ahead.
Would you like a cookie?
Why does it always have to be a cookie? What about tea?
Right. That's a cookie.
That's so stereotypical. What if I have like diabetes or some shit and I can't have sugar? Like,
you're still drinking tea?
What, you can drink tea without sugar?
You know what's funny? When people do that, I'd be like, don't imitate me. You're doing a horrible job.
I get offended.
Don't insult me. Because...
Oh my God, my family member, she was like, if we ever go to London and we bring you, she's like, I'm gonna walk away from you because I don't know you when you start talking crazy. I was like, I'm gonna feel right at home. So
I'm gonna feel at home.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah,
that's funny. Was that?
That's funny.
Yeah, part of it. I don't know. What
right.
I was over there trying to get everything ready.
Okay, we're gonna put the British voices in there.
Yeah. Call to tea.
Yeah.
You got another Brit friend in America.
Thank God. I thought I was the only one in here. Like,
we need more of us.
Honestly.
British United, British American, fake American. Hooray!
That reminds me. Now that y'all talking about Brits and Americans and stuff like that, I just remember that even 21 Savage is British.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a shock when I heard that. I was
Yeah.
like,
I
what?
did.
There was like memes about it for like a whole like year, yo.
Because it was random. Well, I don't know.
Was it this year or last year that happened?
No.
It had like 3 years ago.
Was it?
Yeah,
Yo?
2018 to 2017.
You know, time fly like.
I'm telling you, yeah. See, I'm like, that happened
Yeah.
last week. Nah, that was like 6
that
months
was
ago.
like,
I was
no,
like,
that was like
Man.
years ago.
I don't even know what year we're
I
in
feel
anymore.
you, man. I don't even know what today is.
Nah,
What today is.
we just track of the days because like time, like what is time? You know what I'm saying?
What is
Time's
time?
important sometimes. Don't get me wrong. Like this right here, but
For
like,
No,
events,
time's
yeah.
important. No, but like, really, what is time?
exactly.
You know what I mean? It's
a
made up
man-made.
shit. Everything
It is
Man-made
made up
construct.
shit.
It's a man-made construct. You know?
Exactly.
Even the days, right? Because it's kind of like if you think about it, if you're too big, you count all this time, but you only get so much done. That's why you give it tomorrow, and it's kind of like, are you losing time? Or you know what I'm saying?
They just make us think we're losing time.
It's like we focus too much on it sometimes.
Exactly. And you know what? And that's the sleep, because you can sleep. That's why people, if you sleep too much, you miss your days. You don't, you don't maximize your power. But at the same time, sleep is important because some people can get sick from not sleep. But at the same time, everything's made up. Like, can we really rely on people who counted humans as 3/5 of a person? Or can we really count on people who cut off people's heads because they stole an apple? Like, you know, can we trust history? Like the way it's been done, you know what I mean? Nothing is really a leap year. Okay, so a leap year was made up because someone felt like, what? I'm so confused. I do believe
sorry, go ahead.
Actually, I don't know why a leap year was made.
Because it didn't need to be made. I feel like they just
a waste of time.
It's just people. I don't know.
Some people got birthdays every 4 years.
But for what?
Yeah.
Because of what? Unless you're mapping out the sun, and people still don't know how to map out the sun.
No.
So they still don't know what they're talking about. So you didn't know what you're talking about back then, and you don't now. You know what I mean? They didn't even know where they replaced that. So
no.
Let me back.
Hey, keep coming. You know what I'm saying? You in the dojo.
No, that's fine. We can talk about anything.
You out here karate kicking motherfuckers right now.
No, but it is true because like history it's not just because it's not one of my favorite subjects, but it's just a lot could be changed. Like someone, we learned about this person, but so and so wrote about this, and so wrote about it. It's like a modification of a modification. So
a modification.
The story probably completely different.
Yeah, that's all the telephone.
Exactly.
You know, this is what happened. Go tell the next person.
You know what? Let me add this in there.
Right, because it's all about perspective in your mind too. And some people are on this level seeing something from this level, and then there's people at, you know what I mean? So everyone's on a different, it's like a Mario game. It's like one of those jumping games where you jump, like, you know what I mean? And if you see it from here, you're gonna see the sun in your eyes, but if you're up here, the sun's not in your eyes. So when I feel like with history, I never liked history. I skipped that class the most. I love math and science because that's what intrigued me. Numbers, even to this day, numbers. You know what I mean? But history, it was just like history. What is history? So I understand though why people like it.
The mathematics. I like watching history, like documentaries. I like picking up game. I like soaking up game from history.
I like African American history. People about history about my tribes. History about things that matter. Not the Jim Crow laws and why
things that they don't teach us when we're in school.
Exactly.
I mean, history in school is whack. I'm talking about like researching on your own, finding some dope shit. You know, because like
learning your lineage. You know,
just you know what I'm saying, like just game in general. You know what I'm saying, like life is for learning, and so like, and
I totally agree.
I just feel like as soon as we learn that, it's kind of like everything else was like okay. You know, we understand a little bit more, and then like we understand more and shit like that. It's just in school, it's just really like think about this. If you think something else is wrong,
that's why I hated it. I was like, God, get me out of here.
Man, for example, I saw a video of this mother going off on this Zoom teacher because the Zoom teacher started talking about how George Floyd shouldn't have had. Okay, so why? Why are you talking about George? Is that okay? That's history, yes. So that's history that they're living in. We're still in the moment about George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and everyone else, and Trayvon Martin and the plethora of names, Sandra Bland, the plethora of, and those are just the names that we're like focused on.
Right.
You know what I mean?
There's a lot we don't know. Also, like there's a lot that doesn't get shown on the media for a reason. So
Exactly. And with that being said, why are you talking about how George Floyd shouldn't have had a service? You're telling you're a white teacher telling black and white, and you're teaching hate. That's the thing. I've been talking about how we need to break generational curses. White people, Caucasians, whatever you want to call them, so I'm not trying to be rude, but whatever they are, they should learn how to break their generational curse of hate, of sadistic behavior, of misogynist, whatever, misogyny. I'm gonna make that up. You know what I mean? Okay, like,
yeah, I get what you're
saying. And then, our black people should break the generational curse of wealth, because that's what we've been deprived of. So everyone has something that we can change in our generations.
Exactly.
And the fact that we have teachers still today in this type of era where kids are learning on a computer, which is only making us more bionic. We're bionic because we have our phones always attached to us, even if it's not attached to us. Our phones or any type of electrical device is never too far away from you. Right. You know what I mean? Even Teslas, you have to charge that motherfucker. So,
hey, it's shout out to electric cars. You know what I'm saying?
I say shout out to it. I did rent a Tesla with one of my exes before, just to have some fun, and it was an experience. It was lit. It was lit. I'm not gonna be mad at. We did let it drive itself on a straight highway. We didn't let it curve.
Oh yeah, you got
I'm not a hamster.
My heart just jumped a little bit. I was like, oh shit.
No, we went straight for about 10 minutes. It was like, oh, this is doing good. He had us. We were cool, but at the same time, this is what we're growing into. So the COVID isn't just for the COVID. It's because they're having kids learning through computers. So
yeah. It's getting into the tech, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we met technology through technologies, connecting technology, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not really, it's and the eyes really, it's the powers in the hand, you know what I'm saying, of who has it.
Exactly, the eye of the beholder.
Good or bad, you know what I'm saying?
And that's my thing, because we are an evolutionary world, and it's cool that 1, 2, 3-year-olds can open a phone and like go to your camera and take a video. I get, but I didn't have a phone till I was 16.
Big facts, yeah. But we the last generation that had.
We're the first ones to like really do, because Y2K, our parents were like, even to today, like old people be like, I don't know how to work this junk. You know how to work it. You should know. It's been 20 years. You should adapt. Okay, like
yeah.
Try to act like you slow.
Oh, yeah. My mom be like, okay, I don't know how to. I'm like, Mama, come on, now, come on.
They the ones that grew into it, actually. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
We was born just PlayStation 1. Like,
right. Well, how old are you guys? Cause I'm 27, so I literally like had dial-up. We had we started with the checker games, and we really did after our parents. We dived more into it, and now that the generation below us, that's why they can unlock a phone.
Right. Well, we're in our 20s, so I do have a sister that's your age, so. Even if I still have more technology, I was still exposed to more technology before she was. She made sure, and they made sure I was exposed to everything else before technology. So I have a nice combination of it.
That's good.
We grew up on all head shit. You know what I'm saying? So I
ride bikes. I get dirty.
I
remember the bike that, you know what I'm saying? But cause outside, I got family and stuff like that. I don't even go outside no more.
I go outside. Go outside.
What happened?
Climb a tree, please.
Everybody used to kick it outside. You know what I'm saying?
It's so nice.
And after the ice cream man,
right. All good times, yo. Good times. The time I feel sad for children nowadays. They have to learn through a computer, man.
It's
they have a phone. They don't have and then another thing. Children are raising kids. If you know what I mean. It's 14, 15, 16 getting pregnant, and they can't raise no children. They still a child.
They're still growing themselves.
I mean, even I'm still developing at this age, yo. It's kind of
I'm adulting. My mom calls me a kidult. I'm a kid adult. Okay, I'm still her child, but I'm 27. I just turned 27 in August. Leo gang. Leo.
Well, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Hey. Thank you.
No, but
that was a good birthday celebration.
That was
hey, you know what I'm saying?
He meant it.
She get them dance skills, choreography skills, and dance skills. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the only one. All right.
I didn't say I was the only one. Okay.
Yeah, so
My loves.
get it in,
No,
so-
I love this shit.
Nah, I was just, hey, we appreciate you just having,
Yes,
being
we
on the
really
show,
appreciate you.
chopping it
Mhm.
up. That's what Tsunami Dojo Talk all about. You know what I'm saying? Just,
Yes.
love from all over, yo.
Yeah.
Just entering the
Exactly. I love
dojo
that you
and
guys are
sharing
my
each other's energy.
exactly.
All right, so we're gonna ask you probably 2 more questions, and then we're good to go. All right.
Okay, if you want me to sing you a little something too, I always like to give you a little vibe.
Hell yeah, that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
lean back. Go
hey.
ahead.
No more questions, just me singing.
Sing, you know what I'm saying? Get it in.
All right, let me see. I'm gonna go a cappella. Just keep it simple. I'm a real thing. I'm a real thing. I'm a real thing. Magical being. I'm a real thing. I'm a real thing. I'm a real thing. I wear a couple crowns and I don't put them down. I know how to be real loud. Without opening up my mouth, you'll feel it. You come around like the waves in sound. I'm everything that you need. First time meeting me, you're in love, never wanna leave. Stuck in a daydream, never complete. Okay. Thank you.
Oh,
I
you.
love it.
so that was dope. That was
Thank
lit. That was a
you.
Zoom, audio. That was a lit
Yeah,
acapella.
yeah.
It sounded good. Thank
Yeah,
you.
No, it
yeah.
sounded good. It sounded
Yeah,
good
that's
through
good.
the technology.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Great. You can find that everywhere. I have a clean version, an explicit version, and a version you can sing to yourself, a chill version without my main vocals. That way people can vibe to it just with my ad-libs. So,
Hey,
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that's mad lit. That's mad
Oh,
lit.
I
You
love
know?
that. That was,
So-
and then when you switch up to it was like you switched up your flow to like, I guess when you said magic, it was like slowed down. I was like, whoa. I was like,
Magical.
yeah, I was like,
Oh,
So, yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're magical. The fact that you felt it in that moment is I do it for the magical ones. Because, like,
Right.
I'm singing so crazy. I'm like, magical.
Mhm.
I'm ad-libbing something in the moment. You know what I mean? Because
I love it.
2020 Badu. Yeah. Hey.
No, you sound like a combination of them. Like,
So like,
oh my god, I
That's
love it.
dope. Thank you,
What was the-
guys.
what did I have to ask you?
Yeah. We should have done that at the end. You know what I'm saying? Now you hypnotized with
I
the
know.
flow. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Hypnotized. I love it.
Yes. Okay. Oh yes, that's what it was. You said you started doing music 2 years ago. So have you had like inspirations lately, or like any type of inspirations? Like it could be like a physical person or just anything.
Man, my inspiration right now when it comes to artists, I love Post Malone. I've always loved him, but it's just something about me loving him more right now.
Yeah.
Big Sean smacked me left and right. Like, I was like, well,
Yeah.
like Big Sean, his last album, his
Hard.
the hardest album.
No,
So the fact that he
Go
that was
ahead.
the best one. No, what you saying? What you
Yeah,
saying?
like,
That was the best one, yo. His
Did you ever
last
listen to
album,
Did you listen to the mixtape?
which
The
mixtape?
Detroit mixtape. The Detroit mixtape. Because
No, number 2, the new one.
The Detroit's the album, but he had a mixtape when I was like in middle school called the Detroit mixtape.
Okay,
That's
I'm
what
gonna check it out.
You have to, because it's the original. It's based off.
That's
his
why
exact
it's
same thing.
Detroit 2.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know. I was wondering. I was like, how's it Detroit 2? And I don't know the original Detroit.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
I was like, I skipped the chapter.
It's in the
like,
cuts. It's in the cuts, yo. It's in the
Yeah.
cuts.
But that's real shit. But like, it don't matter what the fuck this nigga say. I fuck with all his shit. All his shit. So the last album I listened to religiously. Like he like gives you the affirmations and the mantras and the mudras and everything. He really is a real nigga. And then this new album, Smack, with Dave Chappelle on it, with Stevie Wonder telling his stories. He really did a good job. Yeah. So those are my inspirations as far as like when I'm in the car and I'm hyped, you know what I mean? But I just have it's so many amazing artists, man. In my mind, it's like a radio box.
Right.
I have all types of genres. Like Trust and Believe.
Oh yeah.
You don't know what the fuck I'm gonna pop out next. Like it's I'm gonna just fucking burp something.
That's the best creativity, you know what I'm saying? Because in the music, I mean, just in general, like to really understand, you just gotta be, you know, really.
Yeah, test the
limits. You gotta be with the genre. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be with the genre. You gotta be with all of them. You know what I'm saying?
It's music. It's my vibe. Yeah.
Hey, you said Post Malone too, though. That's what's up, yo. So
I saw you connect. I saw your smile. You were like.
Hey, I had a flashback.
He's like
14. Y'all. I'm sitting there watching TV. You know what I'm saying? I was blazed as fuck. I was zooted. Hey, he's like, yo, check out this song. It was the very first song of Post Malone ever came out. You know what song it is?
White Iverson.
Yeah, hey, I'm sussing.
Oh, that's
first time we ever. Because this is like the very first time we ever seen him. Yo, you zooted. He's like, check this guy out.
Right. White Iverson.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
When I started balling, I was young. What?
Yeah, I'm sussing. Hey, yo, it was just, that was some chill vibe shit. Have you heard
that song?
Yeah,
before,
that's a real just chill vibe, yo. That is the soul.
Congratulations. You know, I'm actually doing a cover really soon coming from a Post Malone song. Okay, and I'm gonna just wait. I'm not even gonna tell you which song.
You gotta.
I'm gonna just drop. I'm just drop that shit. I'm just gonna do that shit.
That's all you gotta do. And then there was one more. Yeah, one of the other best ones he had was I don't wanna die too young. Too young.
See, I never heard that.
Yeah, because it was like on a I think it was a mixtape or one of his like.
You good with the mixtapes? You were on live mixtapes. You remember live mixtapes was like really hitting on something?
Yeah, I remember that shit. You know? I'm telling you, because the music side, anything music, beats, whatever, like yo. You can go back from the 50s, whatever, any country, like
anything.
Not every country, but like
I feel you.
Like, but like, nah, it's just that's really it. It's, you know, she be hitting the moves, you know what I'm saying, with the dance.
Oh yeah, I got you to come
cinematics,
to
all that shit, you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, out here.
Well, shoot, I need both y'all Instagrams after this, like in a DM.
We got you. We gonna chop it up, you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely, because I'll be in Miami. I'll be like, hooty hoo. I'll be like, and that means where y'all at?
I know what that means. Shit.
Yeah.
That's what's up, yo. That's what's up. I really enjoyed myself with you guys.
That's the OG call, yo. That was the OG call right there.
Hell yeah. One time I walked to my mom's house. I was like, hooty hoo. She was like, I was like, sorry, girl, my bad.
My daddy from Baltimore City. My father's side from Baltimore City. So.
Okay, then.
Y'all already out. If you don't know about Baltimore,
yeah, I love Baltimore. That Baltimore, man.
You know, I love it. But don't fuck with them niggas. Don't fuck with them though.
It was a beautiful city, though.
It is, really is.
The DMV in general, that whole area is popping. I loved it. Shit, the downtown.
People always be like, Baltimore, The Wire. And I'm like, y'all some pussy.
He said The Wire. Yes, wild though.
I've always wanted to go.
The Wire, because The Wire, you know what's crazy? I've never seen The Wire, but when I went to Baltimore, I was
like it.
I was chopping it up with people like, man, people come here and the only thing they talk about is The Wire.
Wait, I never watched The Wire. I heard it was
good, though. I heard it was good.
The thing, it was good, but they actually had an issue like after a few seasons because the characters didn't depict Baltimore people. There was actually a period of time where people were protesting the show because like you don't even have no niggas from Baltimore in it. You know what I mean?
Shit.
So for me, because I was always in Baltimore, in and out, whatever in that area, it was like I wasn't interested in The Wire, but it was a good show. I heard, you know, no, like.
So you a Ravens fan?
For sure. Since
I
was like 4 years old. I had no choice. If I was not a Ravens fan, I'll be disbanded from the family or some shit.
That's wild, yo. So that the whole Baltimore vibes though.
Yeah.
Hey, it was a beautiful, you know, hey, the people up there, they showed my love, you know what I'm saying? So
seriously.
It was a dope city, yo.
Damn, I feel like I'm missing out. I haven't gone. That's on my list.
Yeah, make it a list because the Pearl Harbor, you know what I mean? Just check out that, you know what I mean?
Was lit.
The best seafood, the best people.
They did have fire seafood. The seafood was fire.
Yeah,
yo. Like it was a lit time, yo. It was a lit time in Baltimore.
And
question was, is that all of them?
Oh yeah, we done with questions.
You know what I'm saying? I know you guys start to do.
I know.
We appreciate you coming on.
We gonna link up with you. You know, this was
our
very first meeting. We gonna chop it up.
Right.
You know. Everything, collab, whatever, yo. Hey, thank you for coming to Zunami Dojo Talk, episode 4. You know what I'm saying? It's Yordy Vibraz,
and it's your girl KK.
And who we got with us today?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh my god.
I
love you guys so much. We should do this again.
Most dead. You know, we're gonna tap in.
A part 2.
Yeah. Hey, Zunami Dojo Talk once again, episode 4. You gotta believe.